Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Walgreens exclusive Marvel Legend Fantastic Four Mr. Fantastic. Let's go. Alright, and here's Mr. Fantastic out of the packaging, looking really simple in my opinion. Not a whole lot going on, as there never really is a whole lot going on with Mr. Fantastic. His ability is just to stretch around, you know, he can stretch his legs, arms, neck, whatever it be. So one of his only accessories he came with was the Ultimate Nullifier, and pretty much what that does is he could eliminate anyone if it needs to be. I think he's used it on Galactus before. But basically he uses it and it will nullify anybody. It'll just completely render them useless. So that's a really cool accessory that they added that in. If you're a real big comic book nerd, you know exactly what that is and when he's used it. So other than that, it's a really simple figure. I really like the head. It's really clean, simple, looks like Richard Reed in my opinion. I like the black that comes down his neck, and there's no bleeds or anything into the blue. Going down, the Fantastic Four symbol looks really good. Going all the way down here, we got the black again. I do wish that it came with alternate hands, but these hands can pop out, and you could use, say, the symbiote Spider-Man to switch out the hands, or any other figure. Going down his legs, again the blue continues all the way down to the black of his boots, which is just simple, and it's the Spider-Man mold down there, so I'm really happy with that, and this is a great figure. His other accessories that he came with are his bendy arms, that I'll put on him in a minute. It is bendy, so that's awesome. I guess, you know, we just plug it in right there. He has his stretchy arms, which is really cool. I do have the stretchy arms from the older Toy Biz figure, and I'll bust those out in a minute, but I do not have the older Richard Reed. And that was his left arm, and here's his right arm, just so you get a look at both. So I wasn't able to find the fisted hand, but here's a older hand that I had from the Toy Biz one. I like this one a lot more. The fact that the hands are open like that and kind of like stretching out. It's a really cool one. Maybe I could figure out something to swap them around. No, it doesn't detach or anything. But that'd be a really cool option if I could swap this on there. Maybe I could do a camera trick and get it look like he's stretching out somewhere. It's a really cool hand. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over his articulation real quick, and then we'll do some size comparisons. So, of course, his arms get 360, got a swivel there, double jointed arm, wrist swivel, which is really rough right now, and then a hinge. Sorry, I had to cover that. Yeah, there's a swivel and a hinge on there. This ab can go that far, and back that much. We have a swivel there, that's really good. Legs kick out about that much. Swivel up top, double jointed knees, ankle rocker, and pivot. So really good articulation. Let's go ahead and do some size comparisons. Alright, next up we got some more Illuminati members. On his left we have the MCU Black Panther. They look about the same height, but they don't look too great next to each other because that is a movie figure. And on his right we have Black Bolt, another member of the Illuminati, and these two look really good next to each other. Black Bolt looks a lot buffer than him, but he should be because he has more of a mutant inhuman abilities than Richard Reed, and Richard Reed's just a scientist, so he shouldn't be too buff. But I really like the way these look next to each other, and let's just go ahead. Alright, now of course we gotta do these ones. On his left we have Johnny Storm, where he's all flamed up, and he's a little bit taller than Richard, but that's okay because he has the flames going. Now, what a lot of people have been doing, they've been picking up two of Richard and putting the Captain America head on the body, so it's a powered down Johnny. And I think that looks really good, so I'll be doing the same once I have the opportunity to buy another one. And on his right, we have his wife, Sue Storm, and they look really good next to each other. One thing that's a little disappointing is the blues are off, they're not matching. Sue's a little brighter than him, but it looks okay, you know, she's a female figure, she's a female, so she should be a little brighter. And I like the way that these three look next to each other. We should be getting Thing in the summer, and the 4 of them should be complete and looking good next week. And for more size comparison, here he is with Logan and Spider-Man. On his right we have Logan, and he's a little bit shorter than him, as he should be, so that looks really good. On his left we have Pizza Spidey, and they look to be about the exact same size. Now what I really like is how Richard Reed doesn't look as buff as Spider-Man. It is the same mold, but they did change the way the abs and the chest look on this new figure compared to this figure, and I really do like that. And here he is, kind of looking funny with those stretched arms on, but I guess it's pretty cool. It's a cool gimmick. I'll try and do a shot at some point and have those arms stretched out, but I'm a bigger fan of the relaxed look than this stretched out look. Alright guys, that's going to be it for my review of Mr. Fantastic. There's not a whole lot going on with this figure, as he's just powered down in a regular suit. But I do really like this figure. It's a great addition to our collection. It's way better than any of those Toy Biz figures, and I'm just glad we finally got Mr. Fantastic. Looking forward to the Thing being released this summer and completing our Fantastic Four family. So thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a comment, and leave a like, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.